Welcome to my Toll YouTube channel. I am Arun Prasad. I hope that you have watched my previous parts of B.Ed vocabulary from 1 to 6. This is our revision session. In this revision session, we have compilation of words from part 1 to part 6. In this video, we are going to revise our words that we have learned from part 1 to part 6. I gave the links of part 1 to part 6 in description box. Please watch. So, let's start from first part. Our word 1, ensconce. I repeat, ensconce. It is a verb. It means establish or settle someone in safe place. The present tense ensconce, past tense ensconced, past participle is ensconced. I repeat the word ensconce. Our second word is kakistocracy. I repeat, kakistocracy. It is a noun. It means a state or society governed by its least person or worst person. I repeat the word kakistocracy. Our third word is countermand. I repeat, countermand. It is a verb. It means revoke or cancel or abrogate. The present tense is countermand, past tense is countermanded, past participle is countermanded. I repeat the word countermand. Our fourth word is rachis. It is a noun. It means in botany a stem of a plant, especially a grass bearing flower, stalks at short intervals. In anatomy, the vertebral column are called for a human and an animal. Our fifth word is quadragenarian. I repeat, quadragenarian. It is a noun. It means person aged between 40 and 49 years old. Our sixth word is impugn. I repeat, impugn. It is a verb. It means call into the question or investigation the truth, which means disputing the truth. The present tense is impugn, past tense is impugned, past participle is impugned. Our seventh word is vivacious. It is an adjective. It means full of joy or lively, animated or spirited. Our eighth word is cerulean. I repeat, cerulean. It is an adjective. It means deep blue in color, like a clear sky. I repeat the word cerulean. Our ninth word is rabble. I repeat, rabble. It is a noun. It means a disorderly crowd or mob of a people or animal. Our 10th word is gratis. I repeat, gratis. It is an adverb and also an adjective. It means given or done for free. Our 11th word is Sisyphine. I repeat, Sisyphine. It is an adjective. It means denoting a task or work that can never be completed. Our 12th word is macilent. I repeat, macilent. It is an adjective. It means a person or animal is thin or lean. Next, our part 2 of first word, hardiernal. I repeat, hardiernal. It is an adjective. It means relating to the present day. Our second word is defenestrate. I repeat, defenestrate. It is a verb. It means throw someone or dismiss. Present tense defenestrate, past tense defenestrated, past participle defenestrated. Our third word is quacksalver. I repeat, quacksalver. It is a noun. It means A person dishonestly claims that he has a skill in medicines. Our fourth word is titivate. I repeat, titivate. It is a verb. It means make minor enhancement or make smart. The present tense titivate, past tense titivated, past participle titivated. Our fifth word schadenfreude. I repeat, schadenfreude. It is a noun, means satisfaction or pleasure felt at someone else's misfortune. Our sixth word is incommodious. I repeat, incommodious. It is an adjective. It means causing inconvenience or discomfort. Our seventh word is menacious. I repeat, menacious. It is an adjective. It means menacing or threatening. Our eighth word excogitate. I repeat, excogitate. It is a verb. It means think out or plan. Present tense excogitate, past tense excogitated, past participle excogitated. Our ninth word capricious. I repeat, capricious. It is an adjective. It means sudden unaccountable changes of mood. It means whimsical. Our tenth word is obstreperous. I repeat, obstreperous. It is an adjective. It means noisy or difficult to control or rebellious. Our 11th word is vagarious. I repeat, vagarious. It is an adjective. It means erratic and unpredictable direction or unexpected change. Our 12th word is sempiternal. It is an adjective. It means everlasting or eternal or live forever. Next, part 3 of the first word, aphorism. I repeat, aphorism. It is an adjective. It means brief observation or scientific principle which contains general truth. Our second word is waggle. I repeat, waggle. It is a verb and also a noun. It means move or cause to move with short quick movements from side to side or up to down. The verb forms of waggle are present tense waggle, past tense waggled, past participle waggled. The third word is combination. I repeat, combination. It is a noun. It means action of threatening or warning. Our fourth word is deedle. I repeat, deedle. It is an adjective. It means skill or ingenious or cleverly intricate. Our fifth word is octogenarian. I repeat, octogenarian. It is a noun. It means person aged between 80 and 90 years old. Our sixth word is embrangle. I repeat, embrangle. It is a verb. It means to confuse or bewildered. Present tense embrangle, past tense embrangled, past participle embrangled. Our seventh word is stentorian. I repeat, stentorian. It is an adjective. It means very loud or powerful in sound or thunderous. Our eighth word is solipsism. I repeat, solipsism. It is a noun. It means the quality of being self-centered or selfish or egotist. Our ninth word is Pridian. I repeat, Cypridian. It is an adjective. It means pertaining or belonging to previous day or yesterday. Our 10th word is velodrome. I repeat, velodrome. It is a noun. It means cycle racing track typically with steep banked curves. Our 11th word is secession. I repeat, secession. It is a noun. It means action of withdrawing from membership or political state. Our 12th word is pusillanimous. I repeat, pusillanimous. It is an adjective. It means lacking courage or resolution or timid. Next, part 4, first word, superluminal. It is an adjective. It means denoting or having a speed greater than that of light. Our second word is succor. I repeat, succor. It is a noun. It means assistance or support in times of hardship or distress. Our third word is camisado. I repeat, camisado. It is a noun. It means the military attack at night. Our fourth word is fugacious. I repeat, fugacious. It is an adjective. It means passing away or vanishing quickly. In botany, withering or dropping off. Our fifth word is anfractuous. I repeat, anfractuous. It is an adjective. It means characterized by windings or circuitous. Our sixth word is selcuth. I repeat, selcuth. It is an adjective. It means uncommon or strange. Our seventh word is macrobiote. I repeat, macrobiote. It is a noun. It means an organism with long lifespan. Our eighth word is panoply. I repeat, panoply. It is a noun. It means an extensive, impressive collection or splendid display. Our ninth word is neophyte. I repeat, neophyte. It is a noun. It means a person who is new to a subject, especially a religion. Our 10th word is bagar. I repeat, bagar. It is a noun. It means a noisy disturbance or brawl or fight. Our 11th word is inextricable. I repeat, inextricable. It is an adjective. It means impossible to disentangle or separate. Our 12th word is poco curante. I repeat, poco curante. It is an adjective and also a noun. It means indifferent or careless. Next, part 5, first word, sesquicentennial. I repeat, sesquicentennial. It is an adjective. It means pertaining or marking the completion of 150 years. Our second word is extemporize. I repeat, extemporize. It is a verb. It means compose or perform something such as music or speech without preparation. Present tense extemporize, past tense extemporized, past participle extemporized. Our third word, ephemeron. I repeat, ephemeron. It is a noun. It means anything short-lived. Items designed to be useful only for short period of time. Our fourth word, piscatorial. I repeat, piscatorial. It is an adjective. It means of or concerning with fishermen or fishing. Our fifth word is meretricious. I repeat, meretricious. It is an adjective. It means apparently attractive but having no real value. Our sixth word is adamantine. I repeat, adamantine. It is an adjective. It means unable to be broken or hard to break. Our seventh word, vicissitude. I repeat, vicissitude. It is a noun. It means a change or circumstances which typically unwelcome or unpleasant. Our eighth word is umbriferous. I repeat, umbriferous. It is an adjective. It means providing shade or casting shadow. Our ninth word is Brobdingnagian. I repeat, Brobdingnagian. It is an adjective and also a noun. It means huge or gigantic. Our tenth word is troglodyte. I repeat, troglodyte. It is a noun. It means a person who lived in caves, especially in prehistoric times. Our 11th word is nocent. I repeat, nocent. It is an adjective. It means harmful or injurious. Our 12th word is diapason. I repeat, diapason. It is a noun. It means the melodious sound or fixed standard of high pitch. Next, part 6. First word, polyglot. I repeat, polyglot. It is an adjective. It means able to speak or write in several languages. Our second word, rivulet. I repeat, rivulet. It is a noun. It means a small stream of water or another liquid or streamlet. Our third word is rubiginous. I repeat, rubiginous. It is an adjective. It means rusty or rust colored or brownish. Our fourth word is whippersnapper. I repeat, whippersnapper. It is a noun. It means young and inexperienced person considered to be overconfident. Our fifth word is smithereens. I repeat, smithereens. It is a noun. It means small pieces or small bits. Our sixth word is triturate. I repeat, triturate. It is a verb. It means grind to a fine powder or chew thoroughly. The verb forms of triturate is present tense, triturate, past tense, triturated, past participle, triturated. Our seventh word is hagiography. I repeat, hagiography. It is a noun. It means the writing of the lives of saints. Our eighth word is unipet. I repeat, unipet. It is a noun. It means a person or animal having only one foot or leg. Our ninth word is cachinnate. I repeat, cachinnate. It is a verb. It means laugh loudly. Verb forms of cachinnate are present tense, cachinnate, past tense caccinated, past participle caccinated. Our 10th word is obnubilate. I repeat, obnubilate. It is a verb. It means darken or cover or obscure. The verb forms of obnubilate are present tense obnubilate, past tense obnubilated, past participle obnubilated. Our 11th word is pleonasm. I repeat, pleonasm. It is a noun. It means use of more words than necessary or verbose. Our 12th word is fanfaronade. I repeat, fanfaronade. It is a noun. It means arrogant or boastful talk. If you like this video, please click the like button and do subscribe to my Tollotol YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get notification for my next video. Thank you.